Hey guys, Cal here bringing you another video. This one is going to be sneaky goblin farming, but I haven't been uploading because I've been trying out some new hero equipment, and I think this is the best one you can do to get easy loot for free, especially if you're doing the farming style I'm doing. But if you're just doing regular goblin farming, I'm sure this will be great nonetheless. I'm just going to be highlighting the Archer Queen and the Warden here. These are the two things you need on them, being the Healer Puppet, the Giant Arrow, the Eternal Tome, and the Rage Gem. The other heroes don't really matter, and to prove this, I'm just going to be doing it without the extra heroes. However, if you do have your heroes, they of course help, and it doesn't hurt to use your other heroes. I don't have it upgraded, but if you do want to use the other heroes, I recommend the Spiky Ball, and I also recommend the Seeking Shield. If you see a little trend here, it's just activated abilities that get you more percent, and percentage is free loot, especially the higher up you go in Titan. So the composition we're using is, don't worry too much about these. I'll actually dump them here. This is all you need. You need sneaky goblins, and I like 7 jump spells and the rest invisibility. It doesn't really matter the order. You just need to have at least one of each when doing a raid. Here, I'll just put this in front like that. Because usually you'll need 1 jump to get to the town hall and 1 jump to get the town hall. So that's going to be it for the overview. Let's go right into it. The point of our attack strategy is to find a town hall that we can easily get to with 1 jump spell, and take it down with 1 invisibility spell. So here we immediately find one. The higher up you go, the more likely it is that you'll find town halls on the outside, or easier town halls, because people tend to defend against the 3-star to preserve their trophies, whereas lower in the town hall we have more anti 3-star bases. So here I'm going to use the wall wrecker to get us into this section, but pretty much now we're going to be using our queen here, sniping out some buildings. I missed the air defense, unfortunately. And we're just going to be using the queen and the warden here to essentially do a queen walk after every single raid. And you'll notice that we're going to easily get to, or hopefully easily get to, that 20% here. And 20% is equivalent to 100,000 extra loot here. So we're going to dip out before the, it wears off, because we don't want to lose our queen. But you see 22% an easy 100,000 additional loot here. Wait, what is happening here? An additional 100,000. Now 100,000 doesn't feel like a lot, and you may be skeptical. However, 100,000 over 100,000 a lot for what we invest into our raid here. If you noticed, we didn't use that many sneaky goblins. We used quite a little amount, actually. And this is going to allow us to do many attacks. Multiple attacks per army camp, of course. And this Queen Warden combination allows us to easily get to higher percentages. Whereas before we were just kind of dropping our queen with our warden and getting a little bit. The queen walk plus warden allows us to get a lot more loot, a lot more percentage than we otherwise would. To look out for, of course, is the singles. So I do want to drop it on this, but it will hit a single target inferno. So I'm actually going to come from this corner here and get ourselves a bit of percent there. And right before we even start our queen walk, we're already at that 15% with the warden. I bring the healer, what's it called? The unicorn with my queen, because we want that extra healing. And I bring the lizard with the warden because sometimes there will be a hero in your way, and it's nice to take that out. And again, I'm only using my Queen and Warden in this video. I'm not using my King and Royal Champion. And with the King and Royal Champion, you'll be able to hit numbers up to 40%, dependent on, of course, your hero level. But if you just want to make sure that you're farming at the maximum efficiency, really making sure that your Warden and Queen are high levels first will grant you more loot in the long run than the other way around. If you have the Spiky Ball King, this is definitely an option. However, it is an epic equipment, so getting that maxed out might take a long time. I stopped playing after the big nerf to a lot of the... Oh my gosh, I thought you can't... I thought that doesn't explode if it's upgrading, but I guess it does. So we did lose a big chunk of Sneaky Goblins there where we didn't have to, but it is what it is. So here we're going to get a nice snipe across here. Boom, getting 2 air defenses, bringing us to 13%. Unfortunately, we're going to lose a healer to this archer tower, but yeah, we're just going to keep on going. It is a little scary when we have bases that have a lot of splash, because we really don't want our Warden to take much damage, as we want most of the heals to go onto our Queen. But again, very little investment, and we got that 100,000 again. So we're going to keep on going. But yeah, I quit playing after the big nerf to the epic abilities being the Royal Gauntlet and the Ice Frozen Arrow, and I just didn't keep playing. So that's why my Spiky Ball is lower level, and I am a bit hesitant to upgrade it because I know it's meta right now, and I just don't want to upgrade it and have it get nerfed. But nonetheless, we don't even need it to be successful. And again, you can see that we are getting so many just easy bases. I actually didn't see this hole over here. Why are there so many bombs? So we don't actually need to clear out this dark elixir. We can just go straight into this town hall. And this is what I'm saying. There's just so many easy bases. If you've watched a lot of my content, you know I just record when I'm playing. I'm not doing any special like editing to like really make it look like I'm getting a lot more easy bases than there are out there. It's just so easy to find these bases now, and I really don't know what is... Oh, I missed that. I messed that one up so bad. I don't know what the reason is. It just seems that maybe people don't care too much about their bases the more they play. Maybe it's like a low town hall thing, because I know I could care less about my town hall. If you've seen how my base looks between raids, you can clearly see that I don't care how my base looks. And maybe that's ooh, I didn't realize that my Warden was taking much damage. So we're just gonna get our 20%, get this Warden up a little bit, and then dip out again another 100k. And this is why we like Titan, because it's already been 3 raids. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 raids. So we already got 400k for free. Yes, our loot is not very high when it comes to it, but here we got 500,000 elixir for 8 Sneaky Goblins, and we just get to keep on going. And yeah, we're doing through number of attack, so it's quantity over quality with this type of attack strategy, and yeah, it's just so easy. So here we got another hole in the base, and clearly people are trying to bait people, because look at all these traps in here. This one might be that this person just didn't update their base after this got smaller, which is a possibility why we see so many and why it might go away eventually. But there's so many traps here. Like, why are there so many traps here? Maybe they're like, oh, maybe I can have a hole in the base anyways, and it not really matter. So, but with all these holes in bases, 1 jump spell, 1 invisibility spell is all we're really looking for with a base. If it's not going to be that easy, it's usually not worth hitting. The only reason you should be using multiple invisibility spells is... Come on. Wow. Is if you're sneaky goblins kind of split up like they just did, or if you're getting greedy like me and trying to save. But boom. Or if you're trying to trigger an invisibility tower, that's something that you could do with this. So here, what will be a good place to snipe it out from? Maybe just go straight line here. We'll get 2 air defenses. So I think I'm going to do that. Boom. Snipe it all the way across. Got some collectors also on the other side for 3%. Dropping that Warden. And we're just going to keep on going. So, and here's an example of why we have the poison boy, allowing us to take out this king and keep on walking and keep on chugging. So right now it looks like our Warden is being dumb and walking in the middle and not really following our queen. It looks like we're going to just have to let our queen not be full health, but thankfully that's not that big of a deal as heroes have lives now. So it's very difficult to actually go down when you have a healer on your queen. I haven't talked about siege machines. We have 2 siege machines. We have siege, what are these? We have flame flingers in the CC because the flame flinger is less likely to be used, and we have a lot of wall wreckers. The wall wreckers will serve as an additional jump. In a lot of cases, you can actually just use wall wreckers over jump spells. We aren't really hitting any of those bases, but it is possible. So this one is pretty good. I would do this as I was doing a mass hero dive. If I was using all my heroes, I could just snipe that out for free. But again, there's just easy bases all around. Is the bomb just always visible? Is that what it is? I have no idea. Maybe it only triggers if it sees. Yeah, I have no idea about this this bomb. It's still a bit too new for me. And unfortunately, this town hall is a little annoying because it leaves that burning effect. But I'm just really scared that I'm just going to trigger this and lose all my sneaky goblins. But it looks like it's not. Can I trigger it, please? Yeah, I have no idea. This is such a confusing little thing for me. But, oh, I didn't notice it. So we're triggering that invisibility tower right there. And I guess we'll... Oh, is it based on, like, how much... It has to be based off of how many troop spaces there, so you can't, like, easily trigger it. Okay. Well, that makes it a little annoying for our farming purposes if it's right next to it, but it is what it is. So here, I would use a wall wrecker to get into this. Oh, it did not go the way I wanted it to. So, so we're gonna lose some healers, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get to that that percent. We really wasted that ability, but hopefully we can get to 20. So I'm gonna keep on moving around. We lose our little guy, but that's fine. I'm gonna pop this here, and it looks like we'll be able to get to that 20%. So like with just this, getting to 20% is very easy. It also makes it so that you can apply this to any sneaky goblin farming strategy you want, actually. If you are not a big fan of my style of sniping bases over and over again and getting 20%, you're a bigger fan of using, let's say, haste spells with your sneaky goblins. Regardless of what type of sneaky goblin or any farming strategy you think of, maybe it's even baby dragons, where you're just sniping. Where are we going? Maybe you like baby dragons, and you're just sniping from the outside. This is actually a really bad situation we're in. So, I'm actually going to dip out of this one. I don't think it's worth going for this one. I messed this one up pretty bad. We're already in Titan 1, so I don't care if I lose a raid or two. But being able to see, like, we could have tried our best to get that one going, but look, we get a free one right here. It's just not worth it if things are not going your way to keep on going. It might be worth it if you're trophy pushing because you don't want to lose those trophies, and this attack strategy of attacking many times is very strong when it comes to trophy pushing. You can get a lot of trophies really fast. Yeah, so it's not worth it if things aren't going your way. You might as well just dip out, try again. Gonna snipe this out right here. And through sniping out air defenses specifically, it does usually mean that your healers are going to be left alone. And, yeah. This one might be kind of rough. Let's see if our queen takes a good path here. Because we're getting burned up. Yeah, it's going to be bad. So, sometimes it doesn't go as expected. Oh, actually, it's just an Inferno. And it's only cooking our healers, I mean our heroes here. So it seems like we're gonna be able to get to this 50%. So I'm just gonna go, or not 50%, this 20%. Pop this here. Our, what's it called? Unicorn actually stayed alive, which is great. And we do get back to full health, which is great. Another 20%. So I'm really enjoying this new hero build that I'm doing. I think that the change in style is nice here. It allows us to really take advantage of the extra heroes we have, really maximizing the amount of percentage we can get with our heroes. It felt like it was hard to get a lot of value out of the heroes while keeping them safe. I know people in the comments have said maybe spread out your heroes a bit, but I don't like potentially losing them, so I really do like dropping them all in the same spot and being able to walk it with your queen at the beginning and then have the other heroes maybe join in later is what I've been doing. We've been having a lot more success, and I think the queen here is a big reason why it's having a lot of success. We have some really wacky looking. Are these the new air defenses? I have. If you notice, I'm not. Oh, there's a single there. Let's see. Where should we snipe it out? Let's see. We can go like this maybe, and go all the way across. Okay, cool. We still hit maxed out air defenses, which is nice. Yeah, I just haven't been playing much, so a lot of. Oh, we're already at 22%. So even after. Because we did a little bit of sniping with funneling with those goblins, getting to 22%, 20% with minimal effort is very possible. And here we're even going to start pushing 30%. And there's no real reason to, and this is a nice thing, there's no reason to stop your queen walk until you're in danger. So here we, oh, did we lose our, okay, so we lost our lizard early on. So it is going to make it so that we have to pop our Warden for the king. And boom, hit 36%. And almost at 200,000. Almost doubling the amount we're getting for free. And this attack strategy will never get nerfed. And I might make another video titled The Attack Strategy That Can Never Get Nerfed. Because we are getting all our loot from this loot bonus. So yeah, we're getting all our loot from our loot bonus. So it's like they're not gonna nerf the loot bonus. Oh, we're going the wrong way, queen. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. And this attack strategy is going to keep getting better as you as potentially, I don't think they will, but they could introduce a new league with more loot after Titan. But yeah, they're not going to nerf the loot bonus. And this is really great for people that just upgraded their town hall, as you have high level heroes, but also when the first like week or so of the town hall being introduced, I wasn't actually paying attention to how many town hall 17s we were actually hitting. But what usually happens is that a lot of people are spending a lot of their loot and don't have enough to give, so farming and upgrading your buildings is very difficult. But because our attack strategy relies so much on the loot bonus, oh, we only got 18%. Oh, we did just do a little queen walk into the town hall. I did that because we didn't have any invisibility spells left, but even then we almost got that 20%. But just looking at this, we have 1, 2, 3, we won't count that one, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks. That's 900,000 free loot, 1 million if you count that one where we're close to 200,000. So 1 million in free loot, which I know is like, oh yeah, 1 million, that is that much. I can get that from one raid. But that's not counting that we also got a bunch of loot from just sniping out the town hall. It's only in the 300s most of the time, but those 300s add up. So in 300, of course, that's 600. And then we have another 300 raid here, 400, or make that 400, and then we have a 500 here. So that's already 2 mil in elixir, I believe. 2 mil in elixir, not counting our bonus, which was 1 million. So now we're at 3 million elixir in one sitting, which I guess nowadays is possible with the new boost to the amount of resources you can get. But we still have plenty of sneaky goblins. We just kind of ran out of spells here. We have plenty of sneaky goblins. We can cook up more jump spells, maybe take a jump spell with us in the CC, or we can just use more of those sneaky goblins to snipe out more of those buildings on the outside, granting us more loot and really pushing us over that edge there. So this is a really great farming strategy. It only works, well, it works all the time, any town hall level that you have access to the king and queen and the warden, but it does take a while. We're already 21 minutes into the video. I know I've been talking a lot, but you will be getting trophies fast because we are pretty much winning every single raid. You'll get trophies fast, you'll get loot fast, and once you're in Titan, you'll get easy bases. And even the road to Titan is pretty easy. I've been making many videos on it. So hopefully you all enjoy the video. Really try out this new queen with the warden. It's very good. And hopefully you all can push to Titan with ease and get all the loot you need. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.